Hey, welcome back to part 2 of the drive. If you're seeing this first, we've been heading up the Bass Highway. We've just passed the junction there at Stanley, the Stanley Junction on the Bass Highway, and we're heading out to the west coast, which is, we're heading out to Redpar actually, which is near I say Merriwar, but it's not Merriwar, it's Marwar. I think that's the way you say it. It's the lawn cemetery on the right. Yep, blue skies, a little bit of cloud. We've had about 3 days of rain, or 4 days of rain. Today's the first clear sky day I've seen in a while. Spring is here. It is springtime in Tassie. Oh yeah, baby. Let's see the warmth. I want to see winter disappear and summer appear. Great time of year. Here's a tourist doing his thing. Yeah, so we're sort of heading towards Smithton on the Bass Highway. We're going to veer off. We're not going to go into Smithton. But check out how green it is, that we've had that much rain. And I do get a lot of comments from people from overseas saying the trees look so different. Well, they're just trees. They are trees. It's cattle territory. On the road. He's got a low loader. Going to get something, or he's dropped something off because he was empty. And I was saying before on the last video that the space, the available land that's everywhere, like I'm driving over 100k to my destination today. Heading towards Redpar, up towards the Merriwar. Is it Merriwar, Merriwar, or I don't know, Merriwar. Lovely beach up there too. I'll try to get that in if I get a chance today on the Indian Ocean. So we're heading over to the west coast side of the island. The wilder, woolly west coast. This is where the air flies around the world, and really there's nothing blocking it. This low down around the globe, and it comes smack bang onto the west coast. Like the driftwood is amazing over there, because that could come for a number of countries. Yeah, there's all sorts of interesting things over that side of the island. Truck. So it should be about a 30-minute drive. Or it could be running late, it could be it's an interesting tool. C221. That's a country road for C221. Takes you to forest. 6 kilometres up the road. And if you live the forest, you drive into Smithton to buy all your groceries, which is, well, just up there. I'm not sure what that one little one was, but that wasn't a wallaby. There's so much wildlife here, it's just sad that so much gets hit by cars and trucks. They just wander out in the road in the middle of the night. I was reading somewhere that Tasmania is the roadkill capital of the world. There's more roadkill in Tasmania than anywhere else per capita. Or it might even be per capita. I remember reading it saying there's more. The story went, if you could capture the meat that hit the road every night and harvest it, you would be you'd have more meat to feed the island than what any supermarket could sell you. There's that much, but yeah, there's a tractor going to get some hay bales from somewhere. Alright, here we come into the industrial side of Smithton. Turn here to go on the Tarkine Drive, heading to Irishtown. I've done a video up that road. So Irishtown, there's a milk tanker going up. Well, you'll be delivering it to Saputo here. Yeah, there's all sorts of work on in Smithton. Let me tell you, there's food factories, milk factories, timber yards, there's slaughterhouses, there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you were looking for work and you moved into Smithton, you would not be a day out of work. They bring people from all around the world here because we can't get the workers here. On the left is the meat processing plant. I'm pretty sure it's there. And on the right up here, you turn off to go up to the abattoirs. A lot of construction going on as well. But look at that. Over there on the right. Yeah. But we're heading out this way. We're on the wild west coast of Tasmania. With most of our weather patterns, hey, check this place here on the left, there's a big island statue, the blue thing, and you stand in there and get your picture taken. There you go, just there. That's a free camp actually, just inside. Turn left here at the roundabout, just inside there on those grasslands. Yeah, lovely place to free camp. I think you get 3 nights, and then you got to move on. Then you can come back for another 3 nights. And Smithton Township, just turn right here at the roundabout, and you go in to the township. But we're heading out to the wild west coast. To be honest with you, yeah, Merriwa, 49 k's. So I've still got. That can't be right. What have I driven so far? I've done about 80 k's already this morning. Let me just pause the video here. I just want to put my settings on to make sure I turn at the right spot. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Oh, there's a truck coming. I'll just wait for him to go. Whee. I've just overtaken all these trucks about half an hour ago, which is going to be fun. Here we go. So we're just leaving the Smithton turn off. There's the truck I'm working with behind me actually. Properties out here, nice little farmlands. What does it say? 37 kilometres I turn right. So just follow me nose. They tell me they built, like, the people I've been working with and hanging out with around here, they've told me this road we're on now has been built up on marshland. So all these farms here, you'll see that their land will be like a curve and there'll be a drain ditch. So the land's never flat because it just fills with water. So there's a little it's like hugel culture for grass. So it goes up and then down, up and then down. You probably can't see it in the camera. But if I look at that, like that grass there, there's just little hills and valleys, like it goes up and down. Keep the water, so the cattle will keep their feet dry in certain spots if the water becomes too much. But the road itself, back in the day, when they built this road, they laid old hardwood trees down crossways, lengthwise, across the road, and they put the gravel and dirt on these hardwood trees, so that it's like a layer of cake sitting on something that's decaying. So this road actually bounces when a heavy vehicle comes on it. If you're standing on this road when one of these trucks, like they're in front of us or behind us, comes past you, you can actually feel the road move. And sure enough, I did not believe, like, it sounds far-fetched. Who would build the road putting trees across? But when you think when they were building it, this was all swamp. So and the raw materials back in the day was trees. This was all marshy tree land, like hardwood trees, forests. So that's what they used. Where's this rain coming from? Honestly. Yeah, I'll see if I can find some history online. And this is what the like local government council people building the roads are all talking about it. It would take them, they'd have to trench down a long way to get to the remnants of the trees. But here we are up right, and like to my left again, it's just mound after mound after mound of green grass, really. Oh man, this is, I don't want to be working in rain. Let's just see what happens. truck in front of me not to be there. He's just spraying up water now onto my screen. That's actually a spray spray truck for the bitumen. So they're going to do some spray sealing or something. Not very good weather for roads. For road building. Hey, it's a good day for a drive. Cattle properties, as you can see, dairy farms. Calves in there. Alright, he's a loader, no, it's a log truck. Overtook me a couple of minutes back. Ooh, it says I'm going to be. What time is it? Oh, man, I'm still probably 20 minutes away. So, but I was a lot closer. Traffic. Chaos. Work a lot with Fulton Hogan doing roads with a company I was a contractor with, and then I joined another road building company, Stabilised Pavements of Australia. And that was probably the most enjoyable job I've had over the last few years for having a good time at work and making some really good money there. They have got a branch down here in Tasmania. I should look them up. They're based down in Hobart, unfortunately for me. It's the other end of the island. Look at the forest here. Like, this is like, even though it's only an edge, but this would have been old growth or replanted old growth. Check it out. Some of these trees are huge as well, by the way. Trench on the side of the road. Grabbed me wheels and shook me around. Hello, we got back in my rear view mirror is that parked up log truck. He's in a hurry to get somewhere. Just keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. I think that's... Is that James Morrison? In the doors. Truck in front of me that's sort of going slower than regular traffic, even though it's wet and it's slippery. I got a truck in my rear view mirror. He's got his blinker on. He's saying go past me. Okay, I'm going. Thanks, buddy. Oh, concentrate. It's skinny. There's a skinny little road. Oh, there we go. Roadkill. Okay. So with any luck, they put a log truck. There's another roadkill. The log truck's going to try to go around him with these skinny roads. Oh, it's a bit wider here. In the rear view mirror, got the log truck right behind the other truck now. It doesn't want to go past him. Oh, excuse me. Cadbury Chocolates is a big industrial machine down on this side of the island. They're taking milk from a lot of these dairy farms. next truck in the queue. This one's got the tipper for the spray seal for the stone, and I think he's got the roller and the trailer. He's moving along pretty good, but one thing I've noticed in my years of driving around Tasmania, I've gone through a couple of windscreens, usually from trucks like this. Not really anywhere to overtake either, to be honest. So you might as well just sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. There's another truck in front of him, so there's a wide, is it single lane? But I think there's a whole new section of road just up here. It was actually done about a year and a half ago. Done pretty well too, actually. Go away, clouds. I want blue sky. Give me some blue sky. Nothing but a blue sky. Here we go. We're doing 80 Ks. This is a 100 zone. Going a bit faster now because he's on a straight. Fix that rattle up. That was annoying. There's a $2 coin. Bottom of the drinks holder making that noise, so I was wondering what that was. Well, this is that new section of road I was talking about. Very well done. You can see the berms there on the left where the land just goes up and down, because it's old marshlands and it gets a stack of water. Look at this road, absolutely nice work. It finishes just up here. We go back to the old road. Welcome to Taraji. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. You go down there and fix your roads, my friends, because I've still got, what have I got, 11 kilometres. I've got 11 Ks before I turn right. That worked out well. Click the windscreen one more time. Stick the windscreen onto warm. Doesn't fog up. 9 degrees by the car. It was feeling warmer before. When it said 6, it felt warmer than this. Back into the road. Look at this driving. You wonder why motorbikes like coming here to ride around the island. You can see why.
Here's political reporter Romy Stevens.
As part of its overhaul of Australia's environment laws, the federal government will look to create go and no-go zones. This will identify areas where development won't be allowed, as well as areas where individual project assessment and approval won't be.
Government. Get out of people's lives. I'll tell you what.
Fall behind. Mr. Clare says the proposal is an idea rather than official policy.
A teenage girl has died in hospital after being attacked by a dog last week at a home in the New South Wales Hunter Valley. The 17-year-old suffered critical injuries to her head, neck and body when she was attacked at a friend's house in Singleton. The dog lived at the property and has since been destroyed. An Australian designer and an...
That's so sad. Bloody dogs. Why do people get these big, crazy dogs? Such a shame. Like we got a little dog. He gets jealous on, you know, if you're if someone comes to the door or whatever, he goes off like a bit of a firecracker. But you know, he's protecting his little patch. He's got the little man syndrome. But these bigger dogs, honestly. I did not need to hear that today. What about governments making laws for this and laws for that? You know what? The government makes decisions that cost us money. Governments just do what they're paid to do. Don't try to change things. I am sick and tired of, you know, like at the moment it's the Labor government. Before it was the Liberal government. Man, what about oh man, let me get this out. What about Dan Andrews, retired Victorian Premier? Everyone over there seems to think the sun shines out of somewhere. Ooh, that tree's down low. From Dan Andrews, because you know what? If you really go back into his history, he was just over in China for the parade of Chinese missiles and war machine and I don't know what they were celebrating, but they were out there flexing their muscles with all their missiles and tanks and soldiers goose-stepping along. And here is the ex-state premier, front and center of the Chinese Xi Jinping, the king of China, the emperor of the communist world of China, inviting this wanker over. He got a picture taken with all the dignitaries. There's another branch down. Wow, that's unusual. He got his picture taken, and in this picture were the world leaders of all these different countries. You know, Russia, and Putin was there. There was Indian Prime Minister, and all these minor, small countries who are sucking up to China. The only one there in that picture who wasn't a leader of a country was Dan Andrews. And right now, he's not even a leader of the state. He's nothing. He's nobody. He's a retired ex-minister. And why was he there? Because he's making money out of the Chinese government for whatever his companies are up to. He was the only businessman in this photo. Freaking Dan Andrews, the Yeah, back to COVID when he locked the whole state down to Victoria. He killed people by doing stuff he did. He should be in prison. That's my rant. Honestly, to go over to China at this time when they sailed warships around Tasmania and fired missiles into the air when there was designated flight paths, and if it wasn't for a pilot, a local pilot flying around doing his moving from New Zealand to Sydney or Melbourne, wherever he was flying from, he got warned to, you've got 5 minutes to clear the airspace. We are firing live rounds of missiles. So he had to divert his. He called it in. If it wasn't for him, they didn't plan it. They didn't tell nobody. They announced it 5 minutes before they shot missiles. And here's Dan Andrews over there sucking up their backsides. Absolutely disgusted. Like, I'm 60 odd years old. Dan Andrews should know better. And if he is making money out of China, good luck to him. Take your money and run. You know what? 4 days before he quit as the Premier, he did not lose an election, he quit. You know what? 4 days before he quit, guess where he was? He was in China. For 4 days. He was in China doing business deals. He flew back from China and he went, I'm resigning. I can't, for the best interests of the people of Victoria, I'm handing the baton to whoever it was. And he moved on. He didn't move on very far because he's still doing his business deals. And to do business deals while you're the acting Premier of Australia, like of a state of Australia. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, I should have went that way. That says Redpar. Hang on. Well, that video finished in a hurry. I found where I had to be. It's over this lovely location. And thanks everyone for checking out Tasmania Island life. It's the Redpar Sports Complex actually just in here. The football ground. There's the post. Couple of old days. There's a grey gum. There we go. Wider angle. Yeah. So I found where I need to be. There's a bit of firewood ready to come down. Yeah, found where I need to be, and thanks very much for watching. See you on the next video.